Alas, amidst the Jianghu, that realm of cold steel and spilled blood, there lived a man whose existence was like the morning breeze drifting over the mountains. Half earnest, half madman, half immortal. That man was none other than Zhou Botong, a true eccentric whose presence, once encountered, was impossible for the world's heroes to forget, and whose reputation, once heard, defied all easy judgment. To call him a grandmaster of the martial arts would be no exaggeration. Yet, to describe him as a child who simply never grew up would be equally accurate. His martial prowess reached a level of near-divine wonder, while his temperament remained as light and unburdened as a drifting cloud. Consequently, the shallow observer saw in him only an oddity, but those of deeper insight recognized a spirit that had transcended the petty snares of fame and fortune. Countless souls in this world toiled in arduous training, hoping only to surpass their peers by a single step, or to carve out a name for themselves within a specific domain. Zhou Botong, however, in his learning, his realization, and his application of the martial arts seemed driven by nothing more than sheer joy and fascination, by the simple desire to roam the vast expanse of heaven and earth with unbridled freedom. This delight was not the shallow restlessness of the mere thrill seeker. Rather, it was the boundless expansiveness of a soul unburdened by the accumulated dust of worldly cares. When Zhou Botong laughed, it seemed as though even the white clouds would pause in their drifting to listen intently. Yet, when Zhou Botong unleashed his martial might, he left the greatest experts from all four corners of the land holding their breath in sheer, heart-stopping awe. To describe such a man as solemn would be inaccurate, and to label him reckless would be even further from the truth. He was like a mountain stream flowing through a deep ravine. Its babbling sounds might seem devoid of care, yet in reality, they have flowed over and through countless layers of cold, hard stone. During his years of confinement on a desolate island, a trial that would have driven any other man to madness or bitter malice, he alone preserved his laughter, his innocence, and that radiant purity of spirit which most people, as they age, inevitably lose. This was not the ignorance of the simpleton, rather it was a form of profound, yet utterly unique enlightenment. It is not a sign of naivety, but rather of a true nature that has never allowed the dust of the mundane world to obscure it. In the realm of martial arts, the strong often easily succumb to arrogance. Zhou Botong possesses strength without ferocity, loftiness without guile, and eccentricity without malice. Therein lies the true rarity of such an extraordinary figure. He can treat the study of martial arts as a playful game, yet never diminishes its profound depth. He can face the world with an air of childlike innocency, yet never loses the dignified bearing of a grandmaster. Thus, standing amidst a host of heroes, he resembles a unique brushstroke, adding a touch of whimsy to a canvas otherwise saturated with hues of tragedy and sorrow. With him present, the martial world feels a little less heavy. With him present, readers are reminded that even amidst the cold clash of swords and blades, there remains a space for the existence of pure, unadulterated laughter. Later, in The Return of the Condor heroes, when storms of conflict rage and webs of love and hate become inextricably tangled, the very presence of Zhou Botong serves to hearts of all who encounter him. He does not adopt a solemn, self-righteous air to preach to the world. Instead, simply by being himself, he demonstrates to all that true mastery need not be shrouded in gloom, and that reaching the pinnacle of skill need not entail a life of solitary coldness. A truly great hero is perhaps one who navigates through countless turbulent storms, yet manages to preserve the spirit of a child within their heart. For a heart such as this is not easily sullied by the stains of greed and desire, and a soul such as this is not easily withered by the corrosive forces of hatred and enmity. Zhou Botong is a treasure, not merely for his transcendent martial prowess, but because he dwells amidst the human world, yet seems never to have allowed that world to bind him. While countless heroes have risen to fame, only to fade away amidst the tides of glory and gain, his laughter alone seems to echo eternally, lingering upon the mountain peaks, drifting through the rifts in the clouds, and flowing alongside the ancient stream.